Alright, and we're back. When I said soon, I meant literally right now, so I just stopped recording and I started again. Vampire Ice Elementalist. I think I haven't done either, so I guess I'll play this. So again, this is just a random series. I'm not particularly trying to get anything I'm not trying to win like a specific combo yet. That's for a different time. This character is just to see how far I can go with just playing random stuff. Mostly because I have been playing like the same set of stuff for like the last couple of weeks, and while I'm not really looking for variety, I'm just kind of I have no idea actually. So let's talk about Vampire and Ice Elementalist a little bit while we're here. As for the Naga, don't clear it. I completely forgot that I had to save the macros to get rid of them. Vampire is alright, I guess. They're kind of like humans, except they come with like some random stipulation that really doesn't matter. Plus 0 curse stay, that's fine, actually. They have this blood mechanic that really doesn't do much. It gives you like R poise at times, and that's probably the only important thing. Everything else is kind of irrelevant. Ice Elementalist is alright, but they tend to play as summoners and not as mages, which is kind of okay, but I kind of want to play more of a magey style this time around. This is more just practice. This is like less me showing you guys how to win and stuff, and more just me, I don't know, playing random stuff. This is more like my style, I guess. Losing a lot. Again, my win rate's not too great anymore. Unlike the beginning of this channel, I'm not really playing the easy-ish stuff, so my win rate drops a little bit. And kind of burned out still, but I'm not going to. I'm giving too many excuses, so you got to understand that these are all excuses. Don't pay attention to me. Yeah, so I'm going to probably try to play as a bit more of a mage this time around. I'm just playing random stuff to, pass the time, I guess, while I wait for the Tulare series to stabilize. I want to just make sure that, everything's all well and done before I start playing them. Because with the last time, I think, even though the Deep Dwarf, in the first round of the thing, the Deep Dwarf was winning in the beginning, but then eventually I think the Spriggan took over or something like that. So, I played the Deep Dwarf first, and then I realized, wait, the Spriggan's got way more. So, I'm a little bit... I'm just going to wait a while, I guess. D2 Null is a lot more manageable than D1 Null. I still need to back off, though. I don't think I can take him on at not full health. So that kind of sucks. I may turn the delay back off, because this is honestly very uncomfortable for me. I probably should train some stealth as well while I'm at it, just because this character is good with stealth at +5. I'll do that now. Yeah, so I think I'm a little bit my mage is a little bit more unusual because I tend to play fairly stealth-based. Because I don't really like mage that much. I try to play it as if I were an early game stabber, which is not a good way to play, but I don't know, I'm just awful, I guess. See, I do have a lot of inconsistencies as a player. I'm trying to work on them. I think a lot of the confidence that I got from getting greater player, which catapulted me to my first couple of wins in the channel, has kind of worn off a little bit. So I'm back to normal. The way that I tend to work is that I have these weeks or months that I find just winning is ridiculously easy, and then the other couple of I tend to cluster my wins a lot in terms of time. I'll have a whole bunch of games that are really good, and then I'll just stop. I'll just go back to normal. So maybe I shouldn't play until I get a streak, or maybe I shouldn't record until I get a streak up. But I don't know. I want to be putting out content daily for this channel. So and it is I have a lot of free time now. Exams are over, everything's done. So I'm basically just sitting here doing nothing. And I want to grow the channel a little bit because it's been a bit down recently. I'm a bit worried. not worried, but I do like seeing. I guess it's only human to want to have successfulness, I guess. So I'm just trying to, put out as much content as I can. Hopefully, get as many people watching as I can. One day something might happen, and I might be able to get people to watch and enjoy. So the robe and the animal skin are the same. So wearing an animal skin doesn't really change my outlook on things. So I'm just gonna wear it. I know I look like really weird in this. The tile looks really weird, but eh. But yeah, I think I might just turn the delay off after this. It's making me nauseous. Yeah, if you guys actually want it, just let me know. I'll probably keep it in. Unfortunately, there's no real way for me to have both worlds because it's a pretty Boolean thing. You either have it or you don't. Yeah, I don't really mind. I could get used to it. I mean, I played like my first 5, 6, probably all the way until I played on CAO, the American server. All the way until I played online, I never had the delay off. Nor did I have the trail on actually. So But I've been playing. I think I've been playing for longer with the delay off now. I don't really remember. Alright, so this character is a lot more. I think I actually enjoy this character a lot more than the Naga, and the reason why is at least for now. And the reason why is because, frankly, he doesn't suck as much. He's just not as annoying. Let's get some conjurations. I know conjurations is really low, but I don't know. I might as well try to do it while I can. It's -3, which really sucks. Which really makes me think that maybe Ashen Zari or something would be a good pick. Cover for the bad attitudes. Not really sure though. Ring of Ice is amazing. I know I'm running around with the Fire Malice, but I just need to be very careful, I think. Having my spells up max powered is really intense. Like, it's really good for a character that particularly lacks killing power like this. I fell through a shaft. I don't know why I auto-explode through Zombolts. That's kind of dumb on my part, but whatever. I miscast Throw Icicle because I realized that it's not really in a good spot to cast yet. Boo. Yeah, so I'm just going to look for an upstairs. You get shafted, that's your first priority. I'm not too stressed though. D4 is not more difficult inherently than D3. Undead are going to be an issue with this character. I'm actually going to auto-exclude this place out so I don't come in. That seems like a bad idea. Alright, I can go back downstairs now. So yeah, this pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed with the fact that I died with the Naga. But oh well, like it was a Naga. There's a couple of situations where, unless you're really paying attention, you're not gonna survive. Wizardry and Icicle and Ice is amazing on this character. So much so that I'm actually gonna start picking up all the other spells. So Summon Ice Beast and Icicle are going to be my main spells for this entire run. Sorry, for this whole episode at least. And then once, hopefully, I might go Vahuma just because I have that Wizardry now. It's going to take care of a lot of my issues. Grinder will probably fall to Ice Beast, which is at 22%. If I can get 2 Ice Beasts out, I can probably kill him. I'd say, at least. Thankfully, Grinder just walked off, so I can pretend he doesn't exist. Yeah, but in terms of offense, I don't really see this guy with a lot of offense. Probably going to be stealthy, actually. I'm not really sure. Haven't really decided yet. Ice Elementalist is a very interesting, like, branch. Okay, I only got 1 Ice Beast out. That kind of sucks. I don't know if I can survive this. I'm going to walk away. I might just skip Grinder altogether. He's a good experience, good source of experience, but he's not gonna lose. I guess I might as well fight him. I have 2 Ice Beasts now. I feel a lot better about fighting him. Alright, good. Managed to kill him. I knew that the Ice Beasts were gonna kill Grinder. I think he's resistant to cold, I'm not sure. But I didn't bother freezing him. I'd rather freeze the snake, which is a little bit more damage than I would really like. Alright, so temples around. Oh, Kiku is actually a really good idea. But I've already got a human of Kiku that's probably going to be played, so I'm not going to play him. Diff is also a really good choice for an Ice Elementalist who's never going to use fire. It's also kind of sneaky. And I don't see Ashinzari here. Oh no, I do see him. So it's either Diff or Ashinzari. I'm going to flip a coin, I guess. So heads is Ashinzari, tails is Diff. Tails, so guess it's Diff. I said head was I don't know. So let's play with Diff, I guess. I don't know. These characters are not really like try-hard characters. They're just kind of play, see what happens. Book of Debilitation, that's alright, but not really what I want to do. They're not going to give me anything particularly good. So I'm probably going to be using the Ice Elementalist starting book for quite a while. That's okay. So yeah, okay, this is pretty bad for me because I could get double smited. I need to... Wow, that was a lot of damage. I don't know how he did that much damage to me, but alright. I think I took like 30 damage in one hit, maybe. Let me see. Where is it? What did I do? So I got smoked and hit with a short sword, so they must have hit both like as big as possible, like as high rolling as possible. So I guess I was a bit unlucky there. Yes, and again, I like this guy a lot more than the Naga because at least this guy can run away. In fact, he has a bat form that I haven't used yet that lets you run away really fast, and that's always good. Ice magic is still up. Contractions is great. Throw icicles at 12%. Spellcasting is good. I might turn stealth off in a little while, maybe when it gets to about 9. To start training some summoning, because I feel like summoning is pretty good. I'm gonna summon a Nice Beast just because I know for a fact that that ogre's not gonna die to me. Okay, that sucks. I'll finish him off with the Throw Icicle instead. Alright, so the only issue now I see is that an enemy that will kill all my ice beasts will be the main issue. But I am pretty solid. This character is pretty solid now. I'm not too worried. Cursed armor, damn. I guess this is still better. The robes, the +2 robes is still better. Essentially, 10 AC and 12 evade is okay. Okay stats for the early game. Cloak, I already have one. I have my teleport ID'd, so I'm not really worried about IDing the other stuff. Eustachio, I probably should summon 2 beasts. Yeah, that's good. Diff is starting to enjoy my presence, which is good. The Umbra is kind of okay, I guess. But the thing I'm mostly using him for is ultimately just the shard thing, the extra spells. I'm going to be shooting conjurations, and he's going to shoot conjurations with me, which is going to be quite nice. Tukima's Dance is actually a really good spell, but I'm almost going to hit Lair, so I'm not sure if I want it. I might as well pick it up, just as like a what if situation. If I find an enemy that really wants to be disarmed, I'll pick it up. I'm not going to train hexes for now, though. I don't think it's that important. I think more importantly, I need to get my other spells online, because Tukima's Dance is only going to work really in the early mid dungeon, and then after that I have to hit Lair, which will pretty much invalidate it because I won't have anything to disarm from Lair. So training hexes for just that is kind of pointless. I said I would be training summoning, but honestly, 12% is completely fine for me. Yeah. I need to remind myself that I have R5, RF minus. Hopefully I don't forget and don't get one shot, but it's always a risk. What's he wielding? Whip of Freezing, excellent. So Pikel is going to suck against me because I have great cold resistance. So yeah, I was completely happy to just engage him. Yeah, at RFC plus plus, I basically have Trident of Pain. At RC plus plus, he's basically just using a regular whip against me, which makes him no stronger than an orc, a regular orc, or a big kobold, depending on what you. I guess it is a big kobold. I just realized he was a kobold. I don't really consider. I don't really pay attention to him anymore. The only time when he's really dangerous is when he has a electrocution whip, which is awful for you. But then if you do kill him when he has an electrocution whip, you're in pretty good shape. I need to remember that I have Ozakubo's armor. Are there any spells that I really want? Not really. I guess I could go for invisibility and become an invis stabber, but at this point, I just kind of want to be a mage, you know? Though Dithmenos does naturally lend himself to an invis stabbing strategy. You go invis and then you stab, and then when that runs out, you use the shadow thing, and that's pretty good. I don't really know. I don't play much Dithmenos. Please don't. Okay, good. I don't play too much Dithmenos, but when I do, I rarely play him the way he's supposed to be played. Alright, let's fight the Ice Beast. Let's get the Ice Beast. This is going to be really terrible, so I'm going to leave and not go down. That Hill Giant has way too much damage for me right now. I don't have any way to deal with him too well. Summoning 3 Ice Beasts is a good way to clear this crowd out. I'm going to wait for the Ice Giant. I have as many Ice Beasts as I'm probably going to get from a successful round of casting, so I want to stay around here. Let the Ice Beasts do their work. I don't really mind about the EXP balance, it doesn't really matter to me. Whoops, why did I drop the Potion of Blood? Alright, so I have a lot of Potions of Blood. That's good. I'm gonna keep... I probably should pull that Orc Warrior, yeah. It's kind of awful, but I managed to Dukima's Dance it, so he's kind of useless now. He's marginally stronger than a regular Orc, but not that strong. For some reason he can still hit me for ridiculous damage, but whatever. Probably just going to kite him around until I can summon another Ice Beast, and I'm going to let him get sandwiched between the two. That'll finish him off. So he had plate armor, that's probably why I couldn't put a dent in him. Diff has got me to 2 stars. I don't really use Diff as well as I should. I probably will try to use his abilities this time around, rather than just let him be a passive god. I usually use him like I use the Shining one. Just no real... I suppose. Okay, I need to disarm him. Okay, excellent. I was able to disarm that orc before I went upstairs. Now I can pull him, do the same thing I did with the other orc. Have him fight 2 or 3 of my Ice Beasts. Apparently though, even with his fists, he's stronger than me, so that sucks. Probably because I have no armor or health, but what can you do? Stealth I'm going to get to 10, and then I'm going to stop. I want 10 stealth because it's a pretty good thing to have. Dagger of Speed is not great, but I guess... no, it's not great. I think a regular dagger is just as good. Okay, this could be a bad situation. I'm going to get some armor up just in case. I'm going to disarm the white. I'm going to back off. Yeah, so this character is a lot less annoying than my Naga, because at least I can walk away, stay up, do all these like regular things that regular people should get used to, I suppose. Actually, I'm not even sure if I should upload the Naga. I guess I should. I feel like it's not honest, I guess, if I'm not uploading my deaths as well. Like, unless I die to... I think, okay, so what's going to happen is I'll probably won't upload things where I die to complete RNG bullshit. Like, I don't mean that in like an angry way, but like, I don't want to show off games where like I'm just really angry, because I don't know, I don't think that's really a good idea. At the end of the day, it's very hard for me to maintain like a good disposition. Maybe it's just because I'm like not suited for this, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable when it's like when I'm like being angry, or at least like passive aggressively salty. So I'll just try to like I suppose I'll just not do that. I'll just won't upload it because it doesn't really help anyone. You just get to see me die and then, wow, that's pretty good, right? There was a game that I was really pissed off at that I didn't upload because I deleted the video. I was so pissed off. Where I got into range of a troll that was next to me. I moved back 2 steps and it got 2 hits on me in the same turn. Like, 2 hits on me while moving next to me in 2 turns. Like, a troll is a 10-speed monster with a 10-speed attack. And yet it somehow manages to hit me twice while moving at the same speed as me and catching up to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that game is probably the one game that pissed me off so badly that I didn't want to play. I didn't want to upload it. It just didn't feel right. So yeah, like, this kind of stuff I probably won't be uploading. I will upload deaths that were kind of fair. I probably will upload the Naga. I don't know. If not, well, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. The Naga's dead though. Kind of disappointing. This is kind of bad. It's kind of awkward. I don't have a lot of ways to kill the Phantom other than just Ice Beast. And Ice Beast is a fairly slow way to kill it. I am R-poised because I'm thirsty, but at the same time these guys still do a lot of damage, so I need to be careful. I don't really like the way that you have to manage chunks with, sorry, not chunks, bottles of blood, I guess, with vampires, but that's alright. It's a lot better than Old Ghoul. Old Ghoul is so annoying. You just have to like constantly be eating only rotten chunks. Now you can just eat whatever chunks you want, because there's no such thing as rotten chunks. And they're a lot less gimmicky for that reason. I like it. I like the less gimmicky a character, the better, I'd say. This character's going on for not that long, so I'll probably go through and do a little bit of that before I end the video. I want to have about a 30-minute video, I'd say. You know, I might just bundle up the what do you call it? I might bundle up the random series all in one, because I don't think I'll be winning many games with this. After all, I haven't really planned out my builds. I'm just kind of playing by ear. I think I haven't won a Vampire Ice Elementals yet, so it should be pretty exciting. Whether I go Conjurer or Stabber is really up in the air right now. I could do both quite easily, but at the same time, I don't really know if I want to. At the very least, I already have the tools I require for Lair, namely Ice Beast, Throw Icicle. Yeah, like this is, as you can see there, my Ice Beast can already kill 2 Hydras in 1 rotation, so my mana pool is quite efficient. I might need to train a bit more spellcasting though, because kind of sucks. I will be training more Conjurations, but I'll be focusing mostly on Ice, I'd say, because obviously Conjuration's at -3, so pumping more EXP into it is not that efficient yet. It's not worth it. I'd rather just put more into Ice. Get really good Ice. I actually haven't been... So yeah, apart from that, I guess I'll start rambling now. haven't really had a lot to talk. I've been doing quite a bit in my free time, I guess. I've been playing Dark Souls. That game's pretty fun. For all you roguelike players. I guess it's not the same. It's incomparable, I guess, but it is pretty fun to play Dark Souls. I've been having quite a bit of trouble with some of the areas in there. I think the Gaping Dragon, if anyone's heard of that, one of the bosses in there, have been killing me pretty badly. I managed to get past it yesterday though, so I was pretty happy. That's mostly been taking up my time. That and you know, other games. Hearthstone's among one of them. League, all this stuff. I suppose that this channel unfortunately is too specific to play other games though on it. So I realized that after a while, that realistically this is a crawl channel, and unfortunately that means that there's not going to be much other content. I would love to play games like Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. That'd be really fun. but I think without any, honestly, without any like people watching it, I don't think there's any point. Like at the end of the day, YouTube channel is essentially something to stroke your own ego. I know it sounds like that probably sounds really cocky coming from me in that case, but for me, like it's half. I really want to be ingrained in the crawl community. I also want to be like, I also want to help people out. Like it's always been that way with me. When I enjoy something, I always try to be like at the forefront of. I want to become like one of the I suppose voices of authority in that field. Like that's always been what I do when it comes to like studies and stuff. When it comes to anything, pretty much, I always want to be at the top or like somewhere at the top, because otherwise I don't feel. Okay, I managed to get out of death's door there. That's good, and I picked up a dagger of venom, which is a straight upgrade from my regular dagger. Yeah, so like for me, this YouTube channel is a way for me to reach out to the crawl audience, let them know that there are players that are willing to help them. I know I might come off as a bit of a dick, but like that's not really. I don't know. I'm not trying not to come off as a dick, but I end up doing that a lot. I notice that, especially in like comments and stuff. I try to be positive, but you know, sometimes when you're like tired and stuff, and you're just trying to like get the message out without mincing too many words, being too flowery, I come off a little bit wrong. So if you feel snubbed by my comments, my responses to you, sorry about that. I honestly mean no harm. I'm trying just to foster discussion, even when I'm taking a combative stance. I mean, like disagreeing with you directly. I don't really mean that like you're a shit player because I'm disagreeing with you because I'm better than you. Like that's not at all the case. I'm just trying to justify my own viewpoint, I suppose. So that's pretty interesting. Because like at the end of the day, I can't really vouch for how other people see my words. So I can't really, like, again, it's always uncertain. I've gotten over the apologizing phase, being overtly apologetic. I think I haven't really. Like, I'm trying pretty hard to, like, change my character a little bit, at least in the way that I talk and stuff, hold myself up in these recordings and when talking to other people. But that was a lot of nerves, a lot to do with nerves, so, you know. Oh, damn, I kept stealth on too long. Let's start training short blades. I kind of want some fighting, so I'll turn off conjurations for now. I'll keep ice magic, and then what I'll do is I'll turn ice magic off at some point, and then I'll start training something else. I'll start training conjurations fully. I think that might be more efficient for my stuff. I don't know. So yeah, right now I have pretty much nothing to do with my time, so I will probably be doing another part of this, actually. I'm going to be making a lot of crawl videos. I might not be uploading at the same rate as I'm making them, because obviously Australians basically have dial-up. We have butt-awful, like... We have fairly butt-awful internet. Like, my upload speed is 0.8 megabits per second, I think. Or maybe 1, I think, on a good day. So, realistically... A dagger of electrocution! Wait, this is a +7 dagger of venom, never mind, okay. I did not even pay attention to the brand, jeez. +7 dagger of electrocution. +7 dagger of thingo, that's insane. Alright, so I haven't picked up anything good so far, so I'm kind of leaning towards hexes, but at the same time, I still think that my character can survive without it, so no worries, really. Cloak of RC, strength minus RL, dex 3. I'll keep it... No, I'll put it down. My current cloak is way better than that. Ooh, so Death Menace is now starting to mimic my spells, which is pretty awesome. He throws a, like... He's basically giving me a free battle sphere, which is pretty cool, I guess. I was wondering why my dagger was so good. Yeah, so... not quite an apology, but clarification, I suppose, for all the comments. You guys being snubbed. Please don't take it the wrong way. I'm not trying to come off as passive aggressive. I'm not trying to come off as aggressive. I actually really enjoy talking to you guys. I'm just, trying to make peace while not giving up on my own opinions. Like, I am, at the end of the day, a very prejudiced player. I have a lot of prejudice that comes from research, from learning things from places. Unfortunately, that's the problem with studying crawl like that. You tend to come up with really fixed, rigid ideas of how this game should work, and when that doesn't happen, you get kind of annoyed. To me, it's like, if you're not picking optimal, it's not that's fine, but from my perspective, I would not pick something that's not optimal. For me, win rate is everything. Win rate is always going to be everything at the end of the day. I don't know why I'm rambling, but yeah, win rate is pretty much everything for me when it comes to playing this game. I'm obsessed with win rating. With number of wins, the percentage win rates, all that is really important to me. That's my favorite thing in the world, to get a good win rate. That's why I really not necessarily streak win rate. I'm talking about just having a really good ability to say, you know what, today I'm going to play crawl and today I'm going to win. That confidence is really my favorite thing about this game, really. If I'm good at the game, then I can do that. I can say with confidence, today I'm going to go win a game. In the tournament, I was really happy the first couple of days because I said, you know what, today I'm going to win 2 games. 2 games. Not just 1, 2. I had the confidence to say to myself, you know what, you can win 2 games today. You can do it. And that was the best thing in the world. And once I couldn't do that anymore because I was just sick of... I kept mashing up, making mistakes and stuff. Once that started happening, I started burning out because I was like, I can't say with certainty today that I can put in 4 hours and win a game. I don't know that's going to happen. That really bummed me out. That's probably why I slowed down a little bit. So take that what you will. So for me, if I'm not picking something that has... Oh, crap, I need to take that ring of ice off, shouldn't I? Yes, good. For me, that's my enjoyment of the game. And, okay, actually, I need to stop recording. I'll start recording again. I'm going to be doing this as kind of a long session, so yeah, no worries. So I'll see you next time. Well, after this video, I guess. And, yeah. This guy